All right, ladies and gentlemen, the pitch is a little shady, but we're going to get this ball rolling starting right now. Okay, we're going to start the first story on how to understand the Bible, starting with this little parable. Picture that your mother is in Florida, or she may be deceased. Whatever the case may be, mine is deceased. So therefore, I figured that by mentioning the fact that my mother's deceased, I hope that takes away all insensitive feelings here. But just picture the fact that your mother was behind a 10-foot thick wall with 3 other women, and one of those women call out and say that she's your mother. How would you be able to distinguish your mother from the woman that is not your mother? And obviously the answer to that question is her voice. Therefore, how would you be able to distinguish the difference between when God is talking and when the devil is talking? If God created the human body, He created the eyes, the ears, the nose, the mouth. Therefore, since God is the intelligence of all creation, He understands how to talk. So you have to be able to distinguish God's voice from the same way in which you learn how to distinguish who your mother's voice is. And once you get to that point, you are well on your way to understanding the Bible. And to support that, I want to hit you with this scripture, and it's found in the book of John, chapter 1, and it goes a little something like this. In the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. John 1:14 says the Word became flesh, which made His dwelling among us, which clearly states that the Word is referring to Jesus Christ. So that you know that everything that a person does when he communicates, if you were standing in front of a person while he was communicating, just like even now as I'm speaking, I'm making little hand gestures, head movement. These are the things that people do when they're communicating, because we like to be in sync with what we say. Therefore, since Jesus was the Word, the words that He spoke produced the actions of the evidence of the way in which He lived His life. Therefore, if there is no actions and evidence in your life being godly, then that's a clear evidence sign that you are void and without God. And if you take that an offense, then holla at me at JuliusMannings7@gmail.com, and we can, talk a little bit more. Thank you, and have a good night.